What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got David Benavidez and Dmitry Bivol in the news today, man. It's been ordered. The WBC has ordered David Benavidez to fight Dmitry Bivol, or more so Dmitry Bivol to fight David Benavidez for the WBC light heavyweight title. Listen, man. Now, first, before I even get into the article, I will say I don't want you guys to get your hopes up, even though I think this is a fight that definitely should happen. Just because a sanctioned organization orders a fight doesn't necessarily mean that the fight will happen. It's multitude of things that could happen. Dmitry Bivol could request more time, seeing how it's possible that they're going to do a trilogy for him and Benavidez. It's possible that Dmitry Bivol could vacate, or he could get stripped of the title should he choose to go ahead and fight Benavidez in a third fight rather than fighting David Benavidez. So just because they ordered it doesn't necessarily mean it will happen, but it doesn't mean it won't happen. I think that this is a fight that should happen. But before I give you my opinion on that, let me go ahead and get into the article, and then we'll go ahead and go from there. All right, so shout out to shout out to BoxingScene.com. It says WBC orders undisputed Dmitry Bivol to face interim titleist David Benavidez next. David Benavidez may get his long-awaited shot at a star opponent next. The WBC has ordered undisputed light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol to defend his WBC belt against interim title holder Benavidez. WBC Mauricio Suleiman confirmed to Boxing Scene that both sides have until April 8th to negotiate, after which the fight will be sent to a purse bid. Benavidez, who has the record of 30-0 with 24 knockouts, was in attendance on February 22nd in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to watch Bivol, who has the record of 24-1 with 12 knockouts, get his revenge against Artur Beterbiev in majority decision win that sent the undisputed championship to Dmitry Bivol. And shout out to Dmitry Bivol, my favorite fighter at 175, man. I always been riding with him. And still riding with it. Well, okay, in this situation I'm not, but in any other situation I would be, only because if you follow my channel, y'all know how close I am to David Benavidez. It says the WBC's plans for a Bivol Benavidez showdown fly in the face of Riyadh season vision for the third clash between Bivol and Beterbiev. Riyadh season head Turki Al-Sheikh was seen holding up three fingers after the decision was read in Saudi Arabia, likely signaling plans to organize a trilogy. In the event that the trilogy comes next, the WBC then could strip Bivol to elevate Benavidez to a full titleist status. Though the biggest possible economic opportunity for the 28-year-old Benavidez would to be fighting the undisputed champion. Benavidez, who's managed by Samson Liquids, is a former WBC belt holder, but he stepped up in weight last year after his hopes faded out facing Canelo Alvarez in a big money fight. Man, let's talk about it. All right, now this is a fight that I feel like should happen, and I would be super excited for it to happen. Reason being is because, for one, these guys have history. They sparred each other or whatnot. Two, Dmitry Bivol, I don't think he's gonna duck any smoke. I mean, I don't. This dude, he's not afraid of anybody. He's clearly fought the most dangerous guy at 175 pounds, and I do feel like Beterbiev is the most dangerous guy or whatnot. Now, with a fight between him and Benavidez, now you guys know, if you guys follow my channel, you guys know that I'm a huge supporter of Benavidez. Love Benavidez to death. This is going to be a tough fight for Benavidez. It's going to be a tough fight. So far at 175 pounds, I think Benavidez has looked good. I think some of the criticism that he's taken in the past have been a little bit too harsh. But this is a big. I ain't gonna say a big, because he's Bivol is on record saying that he can make 168, but this is going to be a tough challenge. You know, Bivol has showed that he can use his legs 12 rounds in a fight, and that's what it's going to take to beat somebody like obviously Better Beef too, but Benavidez. Benavidez is you know, he's flat foot. He's more of a come forward fighter. His defense is underrated. He has tremendous speed, great combinations. Their styles complement each other. Because what are you supposed to do, right? If you guys know boxing, what are you supposed to do when you're supposed to box the fighter and you're supposed to fight the boxer? In this situation, you know, Bivol is looking to be the boxer, and he's very good on his feet. He's very, very good with his 1-2 combinations. That's what ultimately beat Canelo Alvarez. But speaking of Canelo Alvarez, I just find it so funny that the WBC can order. They pretty much can mandate David Benavidez as Dmitry. There's too many D's and B's. David Benavidez, Dmitry Bivol, like Benavidez, Bivol, Better Beef. Like, goodness gracious. They can order Dmitry Bivol to fight Benavidez, but like, where was this energy with Canelo Alvarez and Benavidez? You know, it's almost like, bro, like y'all you didn't want to strip Canelo at all for not fighting Benavidez, but it's like, you know, we'll see how they move. We'll see how they move with Dmitry Bivol. But regardless, I do feel like this is a good opportunity for Dmitry Bivol, not Dmitry Bivol, but for David Benavidez to be fighting for an undisputed, you know, light heavyweight. You know, he's done everything that he could do. I think David Benavidez has such a great resume, man, that people don't like to give him credit for. I mean, the dude has beaten David Morrell. He's beaten Alexander Gvozdyk. He's beaten Caleb Plant. He's beaten Demetrius Andrade. He's beaten Anthony Durrell. The dude has a really good resume. And he's building himself. So it's nothing more that I would love for David Benavidez than, you know, getting an opportunity at 175 pounds. Now, as far as Dmitry Bivol also has a really good resume. He has pretty much got Canelo Alvarez. He has Gilberto Ramirez. He has Lyndon Arthur. He has now Arthur Better Beef. You know, he has a really solid resume too. That is a really, really, really good fight. It's a few things that I'm not too sure that I'm comfortable with David Benavidez. I felt like in this fight against David Morrell, I felt like he kind of got tired in that fight. So, you know, I would love for him to work on his conditioning coming into a fight with Dmitry Bivol, because Dmitry Bivol is going to be there all night. He's going to be, you know, as you guys can see, his legs are mobile. They're you know, he's in shape. Dmitry Bivol is in shape, and I don't think that David Benavidez can afford to get tired or fatigued against a fighter like Dmitry Bivol, or, you know, Arthur Better Beef for that matter. You know, those are more so Arthur Better Beef, because he's more of a pressure and heavy-handed puncher. But I just think that I mean, again, it's a very, very interesting fight if it was to get made. If, you know, I don't want to make any predictions on the fight or anything like that, because I don't know if the fight is going to be made. And if it doesn't, I will say this here. If it doesn't, I don't think that Dmitry Bivol is ducking Benavidez. I don't think he's afraid. I'm gonna put it like that. I don't think he's afraid of Benavidez. But I would be disappointed if Dmitry Bivol chooses not to fight David Benavidez. But if they're gonna throw more money at Dmitry Bivol to fight Arthur Better Beef, then I mean, you can't. I don't consider it a duck. Because one of my rules is I don't consider it a duck if you're fighting somebody that's as dangerous or more dangerous than the opponent that they're claiming you're ducking, right? So, you know, if he chooses to have go into a trilogy with Better Beef, I can't call that a duck. But I would much rather see Dmitry Bivol fight Benavidez, then for him to fight Better Beef for the third time so soon. And it sucks for Better Beef because it's like if you're Better Beef, it's like, damn, well, I gave him the immediate rematch. I would like an immediate rematch. And so that's why I feel like, I mean, if he chooses to fight Better Beef again, I can't knock him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. So, you know, that's just my take on it, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you see winning? Which fight would you rather see? Would you rather see Benavidez fight Dmitry Bivol, or would you rather see Better Beef fight Dmitry Bivol? And then, you know, like, I mean, because either way, you throw all of those their names in the hat and pick two out. It's an exciting fight. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?